Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're gonna go back to playing some Whitebeard. So the list is what you see on the screen right now. I also have the list below in the description. So I hope you enjoy the games coming up today. Today we have two games against Red and Black Garp. Obviously, not a matchup that you see very often. So just wanted to showcase and have some fun against a deck that's a little bit more off meta. So enjoy the two games. In this matchup, we're gonna against Red and Black Garp. Oh man, I don't think I have gone against this deck in a long time. Our hand is not amazing, but I do like the multiple 2K counters that we have. You know what? I'm gonna keep this. I like the Vista and I like the Luffy. It's not amazing, but it's also not horrible, right? The problem is that we will have a play on our second turn, but we don't have a play for our turn one. Okay, as I say that, we draw the Sanji. And I might actually go ahead and develop this Sanji. Just so that we can put pressure. The opponent is a 4-life leader. So if we can put pressure, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to put pressure into them, right? The problem is that we won't be able to really use... Okay, opponent, at least we eat up the Vista. I think that's fine. We eat up their Vista. I think that's fine. Let's attack for 6. They will play the Luffy, have another 6k attacker. We have Vista and Otama combo for their big stuff later on. We force the Vista out, and all it costed was a 2k counter, which I guess is a big deal, but not impossible either, because I don't think Vista is their ideal turn 3 play. Okay, they actually go ahead and spend the 2k counter. Let's go ahead and play our Luffy. We have another 2k counter back. Next, we have Sirturmund, so we could go Vista plus Otama, or we can develop the second Luffy and also even develop Brook. I'm not opposed to just putting a lot of pressure on them and try to kill them before they can kill us. Since they only have 4 life, right? I'm not opposed to going for the Brook Luffy combo next turn. And I can give 2 done to one of these, to Whitebeard or Luffy, right? Now, the opponent could have a jet pistol from life, and that could be a problem. So I need to be a little bit careful. Opponent's going to get this to 3 costs. And they're going to play the Kobe. Okay. So 3 costs and the Kobe. They're going to have to trash a card. Do I take this attack? Or do I counter this attack? They're trying to decide what to trash with Kobe. Okay, so they trash another Kobe. If the opponent goes one more down here, I'll block with a 2k counter. Otherwise, is it worth it to block with the Vista? Let's not take that life. Because if we get the Newgate on turn 9, I want to be able to play that Newgate on turn 9. So we have 2 options here. We can go second Luffy, or we can go Vista on their Vista, right? We sits down. Let's go here again. Let's go 6. I think we developed the second Luffy, by the way. I don't think we go for the Vista yet, especially because we used 1 Vista already. I want to keep this Vista for the Otama combo. We should probably put the Dawn on the Whitebeard, by the way, because we're not going to use the Dawn this turn. We're letting them be able to do another 2k counter, which was not necessary, right? So knowing that I was only going to play the Luffy this turn, I should have put an extra down on the Newgate to at least attack for 7 and attack for the magic number that's going to eat up at least 2 counters if the opponent wants to block it that way. Now, if the opponent doesn't take this life and counters out of it, I mean, they're starting to run out of resources in their hand. And the moment that they try to attack with the Kobe, I think I'm chilling, right? Now, the moment that they try to attack, I think I'm chilling. Now, the opponent has a lot of removal. There could be a Sakasuki turn coming. And that could be a problem. Like, this guy's probably not going to live, right? We do have the Luffy, though. So I think I'm fine with that. No 9-cost Newgate yet. It's a little bit worrisome when we are 2 turns away from it. We have 2 more draws to get it. Another Kobe. It does kill the Luffy, but the opponent just showed us another Kobe from their hand earlier. The Otama combo with the Vista is a little bit... Okay, so it's going to be... Alright, so it's going to be the Garp. They still have to trash one card, though. And that rests the Garp as well. So they have to trash the card, and they trash a 2k counter. Huh. Do we take this life? And that to take this life. And that to take this life. Okay, we ended up getting the Newgate anyways. I wanted to take the life to see to improve our odds of getting the Newgate. We could go Luffy and Brook here and have one down for Radical Beam, and I think that's fine. So let's go here first. Let's see if the opponent counters out of this. I definitely need to kill this Garp. So if the opponent counters out of this attack, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem because it's gonna force my Luffy out. But I think I'd go ahead for the Luffy. Okay, opponent goes for the Garp point, so now we go ahead and go for the Luffy. Let's go ahead. Do we want to use this Brook? I think we do use this Brook. I think I like using this Brook so that we have another attacker for next turn. And then we go here and kill the Garp. And then we still have Radical Beam, and then next turn we have the Newgate. Depending on what the opponent does right here. Okay. Kusan. That listen with 5 down. This Luffy has a good chance of staying alive now. So much for us going aggressive, right? Opponent still has 3 life and we're about to go to 0. We have a lot of counters though, so... Like, we're gonna be able to play Newgate plus Radical Beam. If the opponent doesn't actually go ahead and attack my life this turn. They go ahead all in on the Kobe, okay. Question is, where are you attacking? Where are you attacking? All right, so -2. They're going live. Wow. Let's go ahead and counter with the 1k. All right, let's go ahead and counter with the 2k. I think it's more important for us to have this live for the Newgate. And we're chilling. Opponent cannot even kill this Luffy now. Now, the downside here is that the opponent could have the... Okay, they have a blocker with this, but it's not going to matter. We have the Radical Beam. We played our Newgate out. Alright, so we play our Newgate out. We have 8 and we have 6. This is 3. Definitely want to keep this Radical Beam though, right? Or do I need to? I don't think I need to keep the Radical Beam. I don't think I need to keep the Radical Beam mana. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put 1 on the Brook. And attack the Kobe for 4. Because the opponent has to spend a lot of Dawn to actually get through my 8k life, right? They have the blocker with the Shopper. We still have 3 attacks here. We're not attacking life, so we don't have to worry about Jet Pistol just yet. And if they let this go like this, then I can go ahead and push life twice. It's risky tapping out of the Radical Beam, but I think we can wait for the Radical Beam for later. Let's go ahead and attack life here. You have to block this one now, right? Because your Shopper's gonna get this killed by the Newgate next turn. Yeah, you block this one now. You know your Shopper's gonna get this get KO next turn. The problem here is that you have to kill my Luffy. The opponent could have the way to kill the Newgate because this is gonna do -4. And the Garp also can get this lower cost. So if they have like another Kobe or another Garp, they could actually kill the Newgate. And killing that Newgate could actually get them there, but we do have Ace and Luffy as rush attackers for next turn to allow me to actually get a lot of value. And we have 6k counter value in hand. I think we should be able to get there. Vista? Okay, yeah, we let the Brook die, that's fine. Opponent has to attack with the Kusan to be able to kill the Newgate. If they have something like Sakazuki or something, right? And this will get it down to 5. Oh, they just... Oh, no. They're doing the Garp. They're doing the Garp. And then they do the -4 on the Newgate, right? Otherwise, this makes no sense. We let this Luffy go, by the way. We can't spend counters on our characters at this point. We have enough Don Netson to play Ace. Put 2... Whoa, okay, we just take that, right? We're gonna take it anyways? Yeah, I'm gonna take that life anyways, whether it's now or later. Okay, Midi Volcano. I'm gonna take that life regardless, right? So I don't think it matters to me. All you're doing is making me use my counter, and all I'm gonna do is just a 2k counter here. Probably was better to do the Makino, by the way. Okay, so this shopper just straight up dies. Now, there's one benefit that the opponent has here. The opponent is able to keep their life stable. Do we ever... Okay, so we double Radical Beam. We have 4, 6, 8, 9. That's going to be 15. We will need to have double Radical Beam, which means that we won't be able to put... I guess we can go Luffy instead of Ace. I'm trying to kill their characters and just clear their board. If we go Luffy instead of Ace, we keep enough down for double Radical Beam, and then we just need to keep... So 5, 7, 9, and we just need to have one more done here. So we go here first. Pop this guy. Then we have 5. I think if we just clear their board, we should be okay. We spend one more dawn. These are 3. These are 6. 7 means that the opponent shouldn't have anything that can stop this. Then we go for 5 and attack for 6 right here. And we have enough for double Radical Beam and 5k counters in value, and we should be okay. Even if the opponent goes all in with Garp, we should be okay. Even if they have a Rusher, we should be okay. The double Radical Beam gives me a lot of safety nets. And then next, an opponent have 1 life. And we have Newgate, Luffy, and Newgate to attack with, as well as Ace if necessary. If the opponent has a blocker, as long as I keep this Newgate alive, the opponent shouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that they could have that could kill us here. Not through double Radical Beam. Not through double Radical Beam. Unless they have a way to kill this Newgate, that should be okay. And they have spent a lot of resources already. A lot of 2k counters. Their Garp doesn't really do anything. Yeah, they're gonna go all in. They're just gonna say, I mean, it makes sense, right? At this point, you have to just hope that I don't have it. But unfortunately for you, I have it. You have to just hope that I don't have the double Radical Beam. Because if I had the double Radical Beam, you always lose anyways. So, yep. GG's, and there's the game. And actually, opponent's asking me for a rematch. So let's rematch them again. Let's go second one more time. Alright, okay, so this is tempting because I love having this Sanji here. I love having this Sanji here to put pressure early on. I'm gonna keep it. I think there's a good chance that I draw a turn 4 play. And if I don't, I can always just play the Luffy. I like keeping this hand here. Just put a lot of pressure early on, right? So we even have the Radical Beam now, yeah. So we can go ahead and just play this Sanji out. Pass. That's a turn 4 play. Opponent gets their Vista right away. That's cute. I guess we're just gonna go like this then. Yeah, we're just gonna go 5. That's the only downside. This deck has a lot of removal, right? So they should have a way to remove this Luffy as well. Where there is Kobe or another, like it has to be Kobe, right? Get this down to 3 cost, play Kobe, boom. We have the Newgate, so that's gonna be great later on. We have the Rush Luffys, which is also not bad. Might have to be more conservative this time around. It's tough. This is a tough matchup because they have a lot of removal for our stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, well, wait a second. Oh, Meteor Volcano, right? So this is gonna be a Meteor Volcano then. So this is telling me Meteor Volcano. Yep, there you go. We have Sit Stun. I guess we can go for the Rush Luffy and just put a lot of pressure on them and keep access to the Radical Beam. So we can go sits, and just keep one for Radical Beam in case that we need it. Okay, opponent's gonna go for the blocker. Let's go ahead and play this Luffy out. That for sits again. At this point, this time around, I think I'm just gonna put more pressure on them than I did last game. I used a lot more of my rushers early on, especially because we ended up with 2 Luffys in our hand. We ended up getting the ace now too, which not great, but not bad either. We have a lot of counter value. Opponents has a harder time killing this Luffy. I guess not true, because they could get this Luffy. I mean, if they wanted to, they could get this Luffy to... Okay, it's just going to be a jet pistol. Alright, that works too. So you don't get to attack here. You got the jet pistol out. Wow, interesting. So... okay, so we have 8 on. We could play this Luffy for 5, go to 1-7, attack here for 7, and should be okay, and still have enough for 1 Radical Beam. So let's go like this. Let's go 7. Let's go 7. Let's go Luffy again. Let's go 1 on Luffy. Attack for 7 one more time. Force 2 counters out of them. So again, just kind of forcing counters out of them if they have it. They have to, unless they want to go to Sit or Life, this is gonna this is gonna force 2 counters out of them, a 2k plus something else. So thin out their hand at the same time. The Robin doesn't do much because, yep, there you go. It was a Vista and an Otama. We have enough for Radical Beam, and next then we can play the Newgate, while also still having enough for Radical Beam. So we can literally use 1 Radical Beam this turn, and then next turn to have Newgate and a 2nd Radical Beam. The jet pistol was a little bit annoying, but it kind of tapped the opponent from doing anything. And the Robin is cute, but it's not doing a lot. As long as the opponent cannot kill this Newgate, I should be able to win. If the opponent has another blocker, that is kind of annoying. I wonder what the opponent chooses to go here, right? They have to think about the 9-cost Newgate that's coming out next turn. So they probably want to take a life out of me if they can. So they get to just reduce the cost here. Let's force more stuff out of them, right? Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to die regardless. But I want to force the opponent to have to commit something else to attack with. Like, they just committed 2 down here. I want them to commit more to kill this Luffy. This is already down to 3 costs, so if they have a Kobe. The thing about Kobe is that it's forcing them to trash a card from their hand, right? So the Kobe is not amazing because of that reason. It's going to make them go just down to 3 cards in their hand, which is probably not what they want. Another Setsuke, you know, I'm going to keep forcing you. Again, I want to force you to spend something else if you want to kill this guy. That's not it. The Meteor Volcano also requires me to be down to 1 cost, and this is only a 2 cost right now. It's a Garp. So they spend a 2k counter. Wow. I don't think I die next turn, right? At most, opponent can go 10 down, which at most, that means that it can go up to 15. I'm going to be at 8, and this is going to take me to 12, 14, 16, right? I have enough counters. So all I have to do is just drop this Newgate down and we should be okay. So let's first attack base with sits. Okay. Before we attack with this one, let's go ahead and do this and attack force 8. Alright. Now the opponent will be able to kill this Luffy, but opponent's down to 0 life. I have a Radical Beam, I have a Newgate. Opponent needs to kill this Newgate, which I guess is possible with the... Yeah, they can kill it with the Garp, right? They can kill it with the Garp. Because they can get this down to do -4 and then attach 5. And that would get it to 0 and then you can kill it. So they could kill this Newgate. But a 0 life plus Ace as a rusher, I don't think it's going to be enough. Because even if they have a blocker here, we do have Ace. And they also have to kill this Luffy. So they have to kill this Luffy. Yeah, they have to kill this Luffy, which I'm going to make it difficult for them to do. Like, if this Luffy stays alive and we also have Ace, it should be game. Especially because the Luffy can get through the blockers. Yeah, so they're just going to kill this Newgate. They're just going to kill this Newgate. Which, again, makes sense. I'm going to force them to use more to kill this Luffy. So they get the Newgate not for free. They have to attach 2 here. That gets it down to 1. And they need to attach another one somewhere else. So they only have 4 down to play with. There you go. They have to attach 2 here. I'm not going to let you do it. I have enough to save Luffy now. Like, I have enough to save, because the opponent's going to use the ability here. They need to attach 2 here. They probably go to 3 to try to attack this for 6. Kill the Newgate, and we keep this alive. Oh, they just went all 4? Okay, so that doesn't matter, because I can definitely block this with a 2K. Boom. And now we just attack 3 times for life, right? So we have the Ace, and we have our 2 cards. So, sorry, opponent. Not going to rematch a 3rd time, so GG's. Anyways, yeah, I mean, let's open up this deck list again. Again, it's exactly what we've been playing for the past... Like, we were showcased with Whitebeard before. I think it was a really good matchups there. That matchup was actually kind of scary because the opponent does have a lot of removal that makes it kind of awkward to stick our 4-cost units or our cheaper Straw Hats on the field. But the idea with this deck is that you just have so many big units and you end up getting such a big hand that the opponent just has a hard time dealing with all the counters and the radical beams that you end up having. So we ended up winning the War of Attrition twice. The second game, we ended up putting a lot more pressure early on and then just kind of finishing up the game there by keeping our attackers alive and having our rushers, right? The rushers here, whether it's the Luffy's or the Ace, end up being really clutch at just how much pressure you can put into the opponent. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.